Jimmy Lennon is our master of ceremonies. Here he goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Barham's Top Rank Incorporated in association with Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Geico. Introducing our three judges, scoring from ringside, Patricia Morse-Jarman, Dave Moretti, and Don Trella. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing in a battle of unbeatens for the lineal heavyweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world on ESPN Plus and across the UK on BT Sport, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's time for the Top Rank Boxing main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, presented in association with SES Boxing, entering the ring wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Magdeburg, Germany. Standing at 6 feet 5.5 inches, he weighed in at 245.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 24 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his U.S. debut, please welcome the longtime WBO Intercontinental title holder and the WBO #2 ranked world contender, introducing the undefeated Tom Schwarz. And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks, representing MTK Global and fighting out of Manchester, England. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches, he weighed in at 263 pounds. His record, 27 wins, no losses, one draw with 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his Top Rank and Las Vegas debut, he is making the fourth defense of his lineal heavyweight crown. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former unified world champion and the current popular, undefeated, and reigning lineal heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Well, I tell you what,
and introducing our referee in
reception.
charge, now to give instructions, Kenny Bayless.
Okay, gentlemen, trunks are good on both sides. Now listen, I went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you again to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck, touch them up.
Does Schwarz look intimidated? Well, you make up your own mind. Fury was charming earlier in the week. At the weigh-in, he called him a third-rate tosser. Now we're ready to go, and we will see. Fury wants to make a statement. Kenny Bayless has everybody else out of the ring. Cameras move, cornermen move. Now just 3 men in the ring, and the action about to get underway. 12 rounds of boxing.
Well, Schwarz got to come out. You got to come out and make a statement. You got to put some pressure on Fury, make him feel like it's not an exhibition, that he's in with a real opponent.
Good fast left jab. First scoring shot of the fight. I wonder whether Fury will be tempted to use some of his slick moves and good lateral movement, good head movement, just to try and embarrass Schwarz in the early stages.
But the jab would be key for Fury. A nice long jab, and the feint with the feet, which he does so well for the big fella. Just when Schwarz is trying to walk him down, that little feint will just offset him, make him have to go again.
Schwarz has never been down as an amateur or a professional. Has got a terrific chin. But has he got the hand speed and the boxing ability to put pressure on Tyson Fury, trying to walk him down?
good there from Fury there. Just a little long hook, straight right hand through the guard.
There's a left hand from Schwarz, which does find the target. A lot's been made of that phenomenal 12th round of his fight against Deontay Wilder, but I'm sure Schwarz will think there are two ways of looking at that. He might have boxed beautifully, and he boxed beautifully there with that uppercut, but he was caught by Wilder, and he has to believe that he can do the same.
Well, of course, I think the way Cuddy's boxing with his horse, lovely there from Fury. Just a little twitch to the shoulders, and he goes again with the combination. Well, Cuddy gets boxing with his hands though, and he makes mistakes. And Cuddy's a bit of a maverick. I don't think he has a plan. I think he reacts and thinks. It's active. His plan is very fluid. So he just thinks what he's going to do whilst he's doing it. So sometimes he makes little mistakes and gives you opportunities.
Richard literally works it out on the hoof. He gets in there and susses his man out as he goes along.
But also that's where some of the brilliance comes from. Also,
jabbing nicely in this opening round. Fury. Schwarz has had that one bit of success with that long left hook. The rest of the time so far, it's been Fury.
Schwarz, he's just trying to get closer to the target there, Schwarz. Hands up nice and high.
Shot. Loading up on that right hand.
Tyson took his sting out of it though.
Whizzed past his nose. I don't think it was anything more than a glancing blow.
Schwarz can get that front foot a little bit closer to the target, can get it. If he gets it a little bit lower, a little bit of a wider stance.
Well, he promised a first-round knockout, or at least he threatened a first-round knockout. To be honest, I never quite believed it as Schwarz lands there with a decent jab, touch of gloves, first round over. So, a Tyson Fury opening round, as is his style nowadays. He elects not to sit between rounds, and the second round is underway, and he chooses to start it southpaw, Barry.
No surprise there, he likes to switch and mess around, and he fights southpaw so well, sometimes better. He fought southpaw the whole fight against, I think, against Derek Chisora.
Second time Chisora, yeah, it was a great performance.
Boxed tremendously well. And that's going to make it a little bit harder for Schwarz to walk close to the target like he had done. But what Schwarz needs to do now is get that left foot on the outside and double up with that right hand.
He's looking for the big right hand. You don't have to be a great studier of form to realise that, as Fury tries to whip in an uppercut.
You know what's clever about that uppercut? He just taps him with the right hand. It's like a little cuffing hook. It's nothing much. Just makes you lift your elbows up, widen your elbows a little bit, then he lifts the uppercut through the middle.
Kind of something you can't coach.
Yeah, it's just a little thing. Yeah, he sets it up. It looks like a silly shot, but actually he's setting it up for the better punch.
Oh, good shot. Left hand off the ropes, and Schwarz felt that one, and Fury knows he's got him going a little bit with that punch, and he smiles to those at ringside as much as to say, yeah, that's what I can do. And now the taunting begins, the gloves go low. And
that's the problem for Schwarz. He walks through in a high guard, and it's effective against people who punch in straight lines, but Fury will screw shot, you throw uppercuts, and they're not always the same angle of attack, so that makes it a little bit difficult for Schwarz to block everything that's coming his way. But he needs to quicken his feet up, Schwarz. When he gets close to the target, you got to unload, you got to gamble and unload with a couple of shots.
Schwarz a bit wary now, having been tagged by that sweet left hand from Fury. Oh, a great shot, and blood now on the face of Schwarz. Great left hand, straight between the guard. And he's hitting him almost at will now, Fury.
Taunting there, trying to encourage Schwarz just to walk onto some shots. So it's easy to say Schwarz is there now, he needs to unload.
And he's trying to do precisely that, and look at that. Reactions of Fury, made him miss with everything, then clubs him with a body shot. Oh, brilliant, brilliant! And the right hand was the punch that puts him down for the first time in his career. And Fury comes running into a neutral corner, and he's ready to go. Is the referee going to let Schwarz continue? He's making sure that he can walk steadily, and Fury looking to take him out. It could end right here, right now. Kenny Bayliss watching on closely. and Fury is unloading, and the referee is close to stopping it. He's thinking about it, and now he does, as the towel came in from the German corner, and Fury wins spectacularly in round 2.
Do you know what? That's what I say. Just need a win. David Hayes said you don't just need a win, you need a stoppage, and an impressive stoppage against this sort of opposition, and that's what he got, David.
He wanted to prove that he was the best in the world. You know, there's been a lot of talk about, you know, Andy Ruiz taking the mantle from Anthony Joshua, but he wanted to make a statement tonight, and for me, that's about as good as you can get. He completely outclassed him in every single department there. The timing, reflexes when he was on the ropes. Schwarz let his hands go. Every single shot missed him. It was a punch-perfect performance.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. When he was on the ropes, when Schwarz had got into range, was trying to throw big headshots at him, and he made him miss with, I think, 5.
It's actually an illusion, because Schwarz was throwing too short. Tyson's so clever. He leans back on the front row, so you think in a distance, but he just uses that top rope because he's so tall. He leans back on it, and you don't bring your feet any closer, so you're throwing, but you're going to miss anyway. But he makes you, he does all that movement. It's tremendous. It's really clever, and it's all off the cuff with him. And you see here, you know, the way he puts his punches together, the angles, and because he has that sort of that.
There you go. There you go.
He has the hands high here. Schwarz, we can't see the punches coming. He's sort of like
Blinds himself with
yeah,
his
he
own
blinds
hands.
himself. Yeah, but listen, Fury's going to get that. Oh, this opponent wasn't good enough to be with you, and he wasn't. But he did what you're meant to do with the opponent who shouldn't be in the ring with you.
This is what happens when you get when you're the best in the world and you fight someone in and around the top 10. That's what you expect to happen. You know, if you believe you're the #1 in the division, you put the lights out of everybody just like this. And it really shows his punch
Ladies and
power
gentlemen,
as well.
we have the time of 2 minutes 54 seconds in round number 2. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated reigning lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson